Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about how to set up comment automations for Instagram or Facebook inside of GoHighLevel. Previously, this was only available on ManyChat, but now we can do it here in GHL or any white labeled version of GHL. As always, I'm here in Course Creator 360. This is the white label version I use. So all we need to do is head over to our Automations tab, click on whatever folder we want to put this in, click Create Workflow. I always start from scratch. First thing we want to do is name our workflow. So we'll do IG comment, and then for this one, the keyword's going to be freedom. So we'll put in our keyword. For our trigger, we're just going to scroll down to the bottom. We're going to select Instagram comments on a post. You could do the same thing here with Facebook. So we'll do Instagram. Pages, you're just going to select whatever page you have linked to your GHL account. Now here is where you have your first choice you need to make. Keep this as is, so post type is published post, but here you want to decide if you want to select a specific post or if you want this automation to work on anything you post. So if you want to select a specific post, you can keep this as post is, choose from the drop down any of the posts. It could be one post, it could be a bunch of posts that you want this to fire on. In this case, we want it to fire on anything we post because we always give this particular call to action. So I'm just going to leave this as is, published post, and instead of this being post is, I'm going to go to contains phrase. Now again, if you wanted this to be on a specific post, you would select your post, click add new filter, and then do what I'm about to do right here with contains phrase or exact match. Now here's our second choice. Do we want this to be an exact match or just contain? So for example, do we want someone to have to say freedom and nothing else for this to fire? Or if they say, hey, I want the free course, and then say freedom, it will fire because it contains the phrase. Now, I like to go with contains phrase, but you need to be careful here because if you're using a very generic keyword that could be something that people comment all the time, like let's say you use the word awesome and you get your mom commenting, hey, awesome post, she's going to be sent your free training and she probably doesn't need or want your free training. So just keep that in mind there. So for this use case, we're going to do contains phrase because a lot of people aren't going to be commenting freedom unless we give them that call to action. And then in the value, we're just going to put in freedom, which is our keyword, and now we will click save. Next thing I always like to do is go ahead and add a contact tag. So this will be lead-IG comment, and then I'll do the keyword, which is freedom. We'll add that tag right there. Click save. Now, we could add them to a pipeline. There's a bunch of different things we could do here. We're not going to get into that today, but what you definitely need to do is make sure that you go ahead and send them an Instagram DM after they comment. If you have a template, you can go ahead and do that, but usually it's just going to be something real simple like, hey, you can access our free 7-lesson starter course using the link below. You could even do something like, hey, I saw your comment on our recent post. You can access our 7-lesson starter course below. I'm going to go ahead and grab wherever I want to send them. In this case, it's this URL. Put that down here. Click save here. Go ahead and publish it first actually and click save. So now we're done. So now anytime anyone comments the word freedom on any of our Instagram posts, they'll be added with this tag and they'll be sent our free starter course. Now, if I wanted to, I could do this on Facebook as well. And the easiest way to do that would just be to search for the workflow I just created. Go ahead and duplicate it. So click duplicate workflow, remove the copy part, and then we'll just do FB, so for Facebook. And then I'm going to go into that one I just created, so FB comment freedom. And all I have to do here is change my trigger to Facebook. So Facebook comments on a post. Let's do the same thing I just did. So we're going to keep it as any published post. And again, here we could select a specific post. We're going to keep it as any published post. We're just going to do contains phrase, freedom. Boom. Now what I want to do is just copy this exact message. We want to go ahead and change this to a Facebook DM. So we're going to go ahead and delete this action. And we're going to do Facebook message right here. Reply to comment via DM, select that. And we're just going to copy the same thing that we just did, save action. And the only other thing we need to do is just change this to lead, FB comment, freedom, save. Go ahead and publish it. And it is that easy. Now, anytime someone comments that keyword freedom, which is the CTA that we give at the end of these posts on either Facebook or Instagram, they're going to go into our free course funnel and we're going to nurture them from there. If you want to check out Course Creator 360, there's a link in the description. Also a link to my totally free funnel and automation bootcamp. Definitely check that out if you want to get better at funnels and automations inside of GHL. As always, if you have any questions, you can email me down below or drop them in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.